Hey everyone, it's me, I'm a Game Nerd here, bringing you my review for Tokyo Ghouls Episode 1. Now, before I get into this review, keep in mind, I have not read the manga, so don't expect any comparisons on if it was censored or not, or how good of an adaptation it has been so far. And B, don't fucking be like, oh, spoiler alert, so-and-so dies. Don't be like that. If you do that, I'll probably end up deleting your comment. But before that, I'll call you, hey, thanks, dickhead. So yeah, now let's get into the review. So the basic premise of this episode is that in Tokyo there's these things called ghouls, and these ghouls more so, they kinda like human flesh, and by kinda like, I mean they more so go around and eating people, and it's gone to, in fact the police are actually hunting these ghouls down it appears, and it seems like, I have a feeling next episode we're going to go into a lot more like about the ghouls, like the territories that were brought up at the end of the episode, but the key point of the episode is that we follow who's a guy called Kaneki, who's most likely for sure the main character, and how when he was on a date with this one girl called Rise, I'm just going to call her that, she turns out to be ghoul and almost eats him. But considering how it looks like he was only just bitten, ends up surviving the encounter because Rise ended up getting crushed by something at a construction site. It's looking like that he's now become a ghoul himself, and throughout the second half of the episode we see him realizing that now he's a ghoul and him struggling with it, like on how he's now getting temptation to go around and eat humans. And at the end of the episode we actually more so get introduced this one girl who appears actually a couple times in the episode, called Toka, and she basically forces him to eat a human hand. So yeah, overall, so far really good premise. I'm definitely looking forward to next week's episode, and yeah. Now let's next go and talk about the animation of the episode. Alright, now as for the animation of the episode itself, there was a lot of skepticism about how the animation would be handled because this is Studio Period that did the anime for this, and this is the same company that felt this was a good thing to air on TV, some probably quality animation, something they probably aren't proud of. Now, even though that was a couple years ago when that Naruto episode aired, like a couple years ago, it still was questionable on how, like, why Studio Period decided to do that. And yeah, and also with the filler with the Naruto anime, and that got some people worried, like how they would handle this as an adaptation, because from what I've heard of Tokyo Ghouls, it is a monthly manga. But overall, while I can't compare it as an adaptation because I haven't read the manga yet, as I said before, some of the guys in the J room that read the manga said so far, yeah, they handled it pretty good, and I would say the animation was pretty solid. The animation, there were a couple of scenes in my opinion looked a bit rough, but overall, solid animation throughout the episode. And when it came to censorship, overall, you could tell, like, I think when the Blu-rays come out, I wouldn't be surprised if they uncensor some things. Like, you could tell there's like a few black spots, like covering some body parts they put up. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, when the Blu-rays for Tokyo Ghouls release, those get removed, like they only add those in to better fit for TV. Like, I think even JoJo's Bizarre Adventure had that, to where during some scenes there was some like blackness covering up some violent parts, but yet when it came to the Blu-rays they removed them. And yeah, overall, really good first episode of Tokyo Ghouls. What did you guys think of it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Were you somewhere in the middle? Give me your thoughts down below. And like always, if you guys like this video, leave a like. If you dislike it, leave a dislike. And yeah, I'm a Game Nerd, signing out. Peace.